Shalom. I'd like to start off by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem Akakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. And shalom to sincere, hopeful elect brothers and sisters listening and learning. And to you brothers preaching and teaching the truth through the four corners of the earth. Brother Nathan, come out of June, Indianapolis camp. And I just want to hit a quick lesson on this TikTok video here on lunch. It says FCC adopts rules to eliminate digital discrimination for communities with poor internet access. So, you know, the FCC is a government agency concerning censorship and stuff, you know, whether internet and stuff like that. So you already know once the you know, evil E, once these wicked ass people, you know, use a government program to, you know, try to quote unquote help the people, we already know it's a time for what the government to get even more involved to what we know of is what leading up to what the MOT to the B, that mark, that charagma, and then total control, because that's what it's all about at the end of the day, to set up their NWO, you know, their New World Order. All right. So nonetheless, we'll go ahead and hit this quick TikTok video and a few scriptures behind it, and Lord willing, be edifying.
The FCC went ahead and they approved the plan that many say would give government control of the internet over to the government even more than they already have now. This is an article from the Associated Press. It doesn't tell the entire story. It calls it digital discrimination. This plan eliminates what they say is digital discrimination. It makes the internet equal for everybody. But what it all...
Right. So what they're saying, I read the article already, but what they're going into about is that, you know, these internet providers aren't providing the same service in the, like, you know, more poor areas, like, you know, black and white areas or Hispanic areas that, you know, the less on the economic deal, lower on the, they're not living up to rich standards, but yet they're still paying, you know, expensive rates for bullshit internet, basically. And they, you know, they come to talk about how the pandemic, you know, that's when it was exposed the most, because, you know, he had everybody working from home, doing school from home, and, you know, they come to find out that a lot of these people in these lower class, you know, lower economic areas were getting shit internet for pretty much paying the same cost. You know, if you're in like a rich area that has excellent internet, it's still the same cost, you know. Hey, you know, this fucking devil, man, hey, their eyes are privily set against the poor. And we know the ultimate poor is who? You Negros, Latinos, and Native Americans. Those of the 12 tribes of the children of Israel, because what? We've been put on the bottom of all these nations because we went against Yahweh Ba'ashem Shah and went against his law, statute, commandments. All right. So that's why we're in the position that we are, the bottom of the bottom as a nation as a whole. All right. Don't be simple, you know, not to get off track, but you know, our people love to say, well, we got P. Diddy and Jay-Z and, you know, all these celebrities and these businessmen, but they don't realize these people have sold out and done things against Yahweh Ba'ashem Shah to be placed in those positions. Okay? So, you know, we get tired of hearing that. Oh, well, this person, that was, well, hey, you always had, you know, people, you know, even in captivity, get high up there. And still be righteous too, you know. We're not all, even here, us brothers, man, teaching the truth, man. We're all, the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Shah is taking care of us, man. And we come from all walks of life, man. You know, from poor to actually, you know, hey, a quote unquote rich type lifestyle, man. You know. So, you know, brothers got, you know, some type of substance in the society, man. You know, just like, you know, hey, Joseph, hey, he ended up being second in command, man, in Egypt. You know, but that's another story for another time. But yeah, I want to continue on this. So yeah, you can't trust your enemy, man. All right, because mind you, anytime Esau, who's a so-called white man, comes with these devious plans to win you over, they always put the well, this is for the people, and we're gonna protect the poor. They always use the poor as like a shield, but they put all the BS behind it. They fill in the gaps with their real agenda. Because they'll put up a bill saying, hey, just like this one, the FCC adopts the rule to eliminate the digital discrimination. They use these buzzwords, and people are like, oh, now that's what I'm about. Wow. So we're no longer going to be discriminated. We're all going to get the same good internet. But what comes with that? What comes with that peace and safety talk? That protection of the poor and the stuff. Hey, it comes with the secret agenda behind it, man. All right, we continue.
Also does is gives the government the access to all the companies to implement rules, but the problem is those rules are very vague.
Right, and that's what they love to do. They put these vague rules, all right, these unrighteous decrees, all right, like Isaiah 10:1 says, woe to them that decree unrighteous decrees and write grievance which they prescribe, roughly paraphrasing. All right, so hey, that's this devil's MO, man.
A lot of people are worried that those rules could censor speech, get the government involved in a lot of areas that...
Right, because once they're in there, now they start making the provisions. They start doing their amendments to what they originally set the policies up for, man. All right, see, us in the know. All right, hey, we understand how this devil works, man. We know you can never trust them. Thus said the scriptures. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna stop this and get this real quick, since I already had pulled up. This book, Ecclesiasticus or Sirach, chapter 12, verse 10. Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. So right. So Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, is our enemies to you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Those are the 12 tribes of the children of Israel, amongst all the other nations as well. Moab, the Chinese, Ammon, the Japanese, Ishmael, the Arabs, man. All right. Elam, Indians, and the list goes on, man. Hamites and so-called East African nations, man, spread out through the countries of Africa, man. All right, and the list goes on, man. All right, because we have enemies as the children of Israel. If you read into Psalms, the 83rd chapter, man, talks about all the nations, man. Out of the 18 nations, we know Yahweh Shem Yahshua chose who? The nation of Israel. All right, so all the other nations are enemies unto us, man. All right. So never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rust, so is his wickedness. Right, just like iron and oxygen meet, and rust is gonna happen, man. Just like Esau Edom, so-called white man, his horns are gonna show. He's gonna prove that he's the devil that the Bible speaks of, man. All right, verse 11 says, though he humbleth himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him. Right. So he, like I say, he's coming with these slick bills and stuff like this, going against the discrimination of the poor people when it comes to their internet access, and we're gonna step in. The government's gonna step in and save the day. That type of talk, man. It's been put on record many times. People say, hey, when the government says, hey, I'm here to help, hey, you're in trouble. All right. And it says, beware of him, and thou shalt be unto him as thou if that hast wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust hath not been altogether wiped away. See? So you can't trust this damn devil, man. All right. Anytime they talk that peace and safety talk, First Thessalonians 5:3 says what? Then sudden destruction cometh upon them, man. Roughly paraphrasing. And that's what's happening. This is that peace and safety type talk. Like, oh, we're looking out for the public. We're looking out for the people, especially the poor people. People love hearing that. Oh, I'm glad he's here for the poor, the ones that are less fortunate. Nah, man. They're set against the poor. All right, let's go back to that video.
You probably don't want the government involved in. So, what do you think about this in the comments below? A lot of you were worried this would happen. It has happened. My name is Dave Bondi, independent journalist. Make sure you follow me. Hit the plus symbol right over there.
Well, that's it on that. So, you gotta watch. You gotta watch this damn devil, man, with these little decrees that they're putting out, man. Or I'm gonna get a few scriptures, because all this is gonna lead to is the famine of the word. In fact, let me go ahead and get but see, y'all want to trust this damn devil, man. All right. We'll see how that works out for you. This Psalms 55 and verse 20. Oh, Slacky. Went to the wrong one. Slacky. Slacky means sorry, by the way. In Hebrew, Paleo Hebrew. It's Psalms 55 and verse 20. He hath put forth his hands against such as be at peace with him. He hath broken his covenant. It says, and right, that's Esau Edom, man. All right, because he comes with that hey buddy old pal spirit, here to shake your hand, but behind his back he's holding a knife, man, or a killing instrument, ready to get you with your guard down. So that's why the Lord said never trust thine enemy, man. So we're supposed to keep our guard up around this devil, man. All right, the scriptures talk about what? Being circumspect, man. All right, so circum mean what? Around. Spec mean to look. All right, so you got to be around, observing around your surroundings, man. Rather you physically in your surroundings, that's the local news, the world news, knowing what's going on, man. Not being caught as that thief, right? Being a watchman, staying on your watch. All right, Psalm 55 verse 21. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords. See, and that's the thing. All right, you let this devil get in. You start trusting him. All right, just like our people, 2/3 of you Negros, Latinos, and Native Americans are still looking for America, Babylon the Great to save y'all. All right, you're still trying to make it here, even with all these wars and rumors of wars, earthquakes in diverse places. All the end time prophecies that our Lord Yahweh Shai and the prophets have showed us, man, in the scriptures, man, that told us that the times that we're living in, which is the latter times, right? We're in the end times. Hell, it was the end times when Yahweh Shai got put to death on the cross, man. So this thing has been an ongoing thing, all right, leading up to now, all right? So we're right here at the very, very end where Yahweh Shai is going to make his great return, man, and deliver the elect of the nation of Israel. All right, but see, Jake still wants to have hope here, man. All right. This is let me go to our facts since I brought it up. Micah 2:10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. Right, this is not our rest. This is not our time to shine, per se. All right, this is our time to get right with Yahweh Shem Shai. All right, our true power. All right, this is the time to repent and come back to him and have a renewing of the mind, a killing off of the old man. All right, to be born again. All right, coming back as a newborn babe. All right, relearning and unwinding our brain, man. And Lord willing, man, praying to Yahweh Shem Shai, fasting. And having, and asking for faith, man. Ask for the Lord to increase you, man. But what does Jake want to do? What's 2/3 want to do, man? They still want to trust in this man. They still want to go to the enemy for the one of all things, and love doing it. Okay. It says, because it is polluted, it shall destroy you, even with a sword destruction. Right. This place is set up to breed death and destruction, man. All right, deceit, evilness, just wickedness. All right, the scriptures talk about wickedness exceedingly polluted the whole earth, man. All right, it's reached up to the heavens, man. All right, and the time is nigh. The destruction of this place is going to happen. All right, so y'all putting all y'all eggs in one basket for this place. You're through. Your ass is going to be destroyed, man. You better put all your eggs in one basket to Yahweh Shem Shai. But, hey, as we know, the hopeful elect, they're going to trust in Yahweh Shem Shai, because this place, like I said, is full of wickedness, man. It's going to destroy you because this place is opposite of the law, statute, commandments of Yahweh Shem Shai. Romans 6:23 already tells us that the wages of sin is death, man. All right, and 1 John 3:4 talks about what? For sin is the transgression of the law, you know? So when you sin, you're going to, the sin is against what Yahweh Shema Shah set up in his law, statute, commandments, all right? So, and then you match that up with what's going on in this world. What do they put on high? Shrimp, crab, and lobster, pork, right? All these abominable foods, man, that the Lord told us not to eat. Well, why can't we eat them? Because they were set up to either clean, they got different functions on the earth, man. But they weren't set up for us to eat off of, all right? But see, what does this rebellious house do? They go and do what they want to do. They follow their oppressor, man. You know? But, you know, adultery is put on a high level here, man. All right? And the Lord is totally against that, man. Rather be spiritual or physical. Sleeping with another man's wife. Or spiritually, man, going after these other guys, man. Showing love. Man, that Yahweh Shema Shah talk about, he's a jealous power, man. So you showing love to these other doctrines and other gods, deities, man. They have no breath in them. What do you expect the outcome going to be? Death and destruction. But these people think they done got away with it. They think they all right. 2/3 of the nation of Israel, the most rebellious, stiff-necked people, they think this type of living we're living is all right. You know? But hey, it's going to destroy them. Because they didn't listen to Yahweh Shema Shah and the men that he set up. All right. All right, this is let's see, Ezekiel 3:26. Oh, excuse me. Slakia. I'm going to start at Amos. Let me get that after. This is Amos chapter 8 and verse 11. It said, "Behold, the days come, saith the Lord power, that I will send a famine in the land. Not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of Yahweh Shema Shah." So just like in this video we're just watching, the FCC, you know, the government, you know, wiggling their way into all the cable internet providers. What they gonna do? They gonna make it work for them. All right, because remember, they want nothing but slaves and service. They don't want thinkers in this society. Or especially not for the society to come. They just want you to follow, do as you're told, own nothing, and love it, right? Eat G-bugs. You know what I mean? They want you to obey the system and bow down to their beast system. All right? So that's part of it. Mind you, the universal basic UBI, universal basic income, all these different things, they want you all making the same. You know, you're going to be happy. You'll own nothing and be happy. That's what comes with this type of stuff, man. All right? So, like, with this type of deal, like, them taking over and the internet providers being able to get within these companies and apply policies, it's going to come with what? More restriction, more regulation to the power of the government, man. Now, there will be a famine of food and water. Don't get it twisted. But it, just like Yahweh Shah told Satan, man, hey, in life more than food and raiment, you know, roughly paraphrasing. So we know that the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of Yahweh Shema Shah is above food and water and clothing, man. All right? Because if you don't have the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, shit, you're the walking dead anyways. You know? So that's why it's so important to have this understanding, the words of the Lord, man. In verse 12, it says, "And they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of Yahweh Ba'Shem Shah, and what? Shall not find it." All right, so you're going to be traveling here to there, trying to find a word. Oh, where's the men that I used to say, hey, I'll be back? Or I remember them, they were on this corner. Oh, nope, they ain't there. Right, because the Lord's he's going to shut his prophets up. That comes with it. See, it's all prophecy. So with the internet, eventually, not that it's going to go down per se, but it might go down for a few, you know, speaking as a man, and then pop back up, you know, and all of a sudden, you know, all our videos are gone. Everything's been changed, and they said, well, that outage, and this did that, and blah, blah, blah. We lost it all. Now you got all these new regulations. Right? But see, it's all part of prophecy. That all has to happen. So I'm going to hit that Ezekiel 3:26. It says, and I will make thy tongue to cleave to the roof of thy mouth, that thou shalt be dumb, and shalt not be to them a reprover, for they are a rebellious house. Right, so we're not always going to be out there preaching this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, all right? Trying to talk, preach to our people, man. Because we're only out there for the elect anyways, all right? But there's going to be a time when the fishing's over, man. When all the choice fish, per se, have been gathered, man. The elect. All right? So the Lord ain't going to have us as fishers of men till the end of times. Nah. Well, let me rephrase that. We're only going to be to a certain point here in the end times that we're in. All right, because we're currently in the end times, But there's going to be a time where the Lord going to shut us up. And, through the Spirit, you feel that because you don't want to fuck with Jake like that no more like that. If you ain't immediately almost getting it, man, hey, man, this ain't for you. It's like the scripture said, my sheep hear my voice. The sheep hear Yahweh Shema Shai. All right? That's why I said also faith coming by the hearing of the word. So if you can't hear these words and your first instinct is to mock and scoff and say you guys are clowns and that ain't the truth and that, hey, this ain't for you. So, hey, famine of words coming, get it while it's hot, and I'll end it on this. This is Isaiah 55. Isaiah 55 and verse 6. It says, seek ye the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai while he may be found. Call upon him while he is near. All right? And how is he found? Through the men of the Lord that he has set up across the four corners of the earth to bring out this edification, starting with our apostles and elders, a great millstone on down, with the 100% truth. All right, everything that you need to gain salvation and to walk therein. All right, to walk in the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of Yahweh Shema Shai to the best of your ability. But those times are coming to an end. Okay. So call upon while he's near. So, all right. So before everything gets shut down and cut off, man, get this word while it's hot. All right. Because eventually, hey, the Lord's going to shut up his prophets and push them and move them away. And Lord willing, it be to safety, So when we know Yahweh Shema Shai is a strong tower, hey, the righteous runneth into it and are safe, man. So we know Yahweh, that's the faith we have, that Yahweh Shema Shai has got our back, man. And Lord willing, we're of that number, of that elect number, So with that, I pray this was edifying to the elect. I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem HaKakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Shalom, Kwam Yasharallah.